the first C. The first C is all about comfort. When you get introduced to an MRI machine, you're going to be laying on a bed that goes into the MRI machine. Now, depending on where you live, what country you live in, and what access you have to MRIs, will depend on whether that scanner, that MRI scanner, is open or closed. In most cases, I've only experienced closed MRI scanners. So there's that high level of claustrophobia as you're going in there, and there's only so much space between you and the top of the scanner. In Canada, the government pays for you to receive MRIs if deemed important by a neurologist or other specialist or doctor. However, they're not private, and so unless you want to shell out the bucks for the open MRI in Canada, you're not going to get that. So you want to be comfortable. You're going to be laying on a hard bed. So what's nice is if they can put down a blanket, which usually in my experience has happened every single time. And then they put a wedge, it's kind of like a yoga wedge, where you have your knees bent over it. And that's great because it pushes your back down so that you can be comfortable but still, and also feels better for your legs. The other thing around comfort that they're going to do for you is they're going to put a plastic cage on. At least this is my experience. Maybe that's not how it is depending on the machine you're using and in your particular circumstance. Then they will put earplugs in and headphones on. Now, in terms of comfort, you may have the opportunity to listen to music while you are experiencing your MRI, and you may even have the choice of music that you listen to. That has never been an option for me. Personally, because I have been able to calm myself and reduce that stress and anxiety and eliminate that claustrophobic state of being, I don't need the music. But it is a nice to have if you want it, and I encourage that if that's an option for you and that is what you feel inclined to do. The other part of comfort is sedation. I used to take Ativan as a way to calm myself, and you can ask your doctor or neurologist for a prescription. You'll take it 30 minutes before, and that will calm your nervous system and make the MRI a more pleasant experience. However, when I take you through this 5-step process, these 5 tips, you might not need to at a certain point take Ativan or a sedative any longer. It might not be necessary. I have not taken Ativan for MRIs in probably 9 years. So in the first 2 years I did. And after that, I mastered this process, which you can master too, and I don't take sedatives anymore. Now, the benefit of that is that if you can't have someone there with you, then not taking a sedative is essential, because otherwise you need someone to be there to take you home. So that is one of the benefits of not taking sedatives. So number 1 is comfort. Very, very important.